Hey everyone, hope you all had a phenomenal week. It's now Wednesday, we're here again. Hey, how about it? So today, for our conversation, I wanted to talk about changes I've noticed on myself with since I started hormone replacement therapy. Now, I'm not going to talk today about the physical aspect. Today, I want to talk more about the emotional side of things, the mental side of things. I know we've talked about the physical side before. I can revisit that if that's what y'all want. But I don't know. I think right now the physical side of it kind of speaks for itself. It's obviously working. And it's something that y'all can physically see, where the emotional, it's not something that's, that's physically out there to see. So it's kind of something I wanted to address today. So yeah, that's kind of going to be my topic of today. Now, my longtime viewers know I started hormones on April 2019. April 25th, 2019. So I was just under a month away from my 29th birthday. So when I started, I was 28. And it's been really smooth. I'm lucky, knock on wood. It's been really smooth for me. The physical changes, always welcome. The mental and emotional changes, honestly, something I did not expect. I really didn't. It kind of caught me by surprise, but I'm really, really happy about it. Just to kind of go into detail, I guess, with y'all on that. I'm honestly in touch with my emotions. For the first time, since my childhood, I feel like I'm in touch with my emotions. And I don't know, it's a good feeling, actually being able to feel all of your emotions again. I don't know, I think back when I was young and started realizing that I was having identity issues. That's the best way to describe it, was identity issues for me. I just kind of made myself go numb about 90% of the time. And not being numb anymore is an amazing feeling. I don't know, an example of that, I had a streak where I went about 16 years of my life without shedding a single tear. And that blows me away that I made it that long. Back when I was 10, my grandpa passed away, and that hit me really hard. And the next time I remember crying was in 2016. Between that time, I had graduated high school. I'd flunked out of college. I'd had a grandpa pass away, and not a single time a tear was shed. And what finally, cracked the seal was in 2016 when my son passed away. He passed away in the hospital after about 14 hours. And that really hit me hard. And, excuse me. And even then, the top blew and I had to cry. But I could not let anyone see. Not my siblings, not my parents, not my wife at the time. I could not let anyone see. And I don't know, I guess it was because it's showing emotion, showing that, chink in the armor. I was always used to being, that solid and steady person. And that was just kind of the role I created for myself. And if someone saw me be anything other than that, they might actually see the issues I was having up in here, struggling with gender issues, identity issues, all of it. And so even when I did cry, I couldn't let anyone see. I literally did it in a room alone by myself. And that's not healthy. My ex-wife always used to tell me, you can be emotional around me. You can break down in front of me, and I won't think anything less of you. She was extremely supportive, and I just could not do it because I didn't want her to see the actual issues I was having, I guess. And that sucks. And now that I'm on hormones, I can honestly cry at just a memory of my grandpa's, just a memory of my grandma, of a song that reminds me of my son. And it's amazing being able to be actually in touch with my emotions now. It's a very, very welcome feeling. And even on a happier note, I'm able to feel levels of happiness that I didn't know before within reason. An example, I used to work for Verizon pre-transition, and I was a sales rep, and I got promoted to management, and I'm like, all right, like, management, what up? And now in my transition, I work for AT&T, and I was a sales rep and got promoted to management. And when I got promoted to management, like, it honestly was a surreal experience. I did a full-out happy dance. I shed some tears, because it's like, yo, like, this is it. Like, this is what it's all about. Sorry, don't mind my dancing. I'm a horrible dancer. But yeah, like, I don't know, like, every emotion from happiness to sadness, I'm able to feel far more real than I'm used to, and than I was used to, I should say. And I love that. This is my new normal. Being in tune physically, mentally, emotionally is my new normal, and I'm absolutely here for it. People always ask me, when did these mental changes, these emotional changes actually start happening? The first time I noticed it was about 2-3 weeks in. Like, did not take long. Did not take long. And that was the first time I noticed it. Not saying it wasn't there before, but that was just the first time I physically noticed it. Hang on, guys. We have a little attention butt over here. Skittles wants to say hi. She's been clawing at my hands this entire video. So let's all take 10 seconds, say hi to Skittles. And then we'll move on to our next topic. Hi, Skittles. Okay. So the next topic that we are going to cover, and I guess we're going to cover it with my cat sitting right here, is, I guess, a big misconception that I hear that I would put on, like, the emotional side of things. And I'm not saying that this is everyone's experience. I'm just saying this is my experience. I've had a bunch of closeted, mostly trans women, message me, and the message is usually something along the lines of, I want to start hormones, but I'm afraid that I'm gonna lose my attraction to partner X, Y, and Z. Right now I like women, and I'm afraid that starting hormones is going to make me like men. let's talk about that, because obviously I was married to a woman. Now I exclusively date men. So I'm kind of right there with you. But let me tell you that my attraction to men started well before I started hormones. My attraction to men, like I'd see a guy on the street and I'd be like, he's good looking. But like my actual, like, I want to date men, I want to be with a man, started about, like, I came to terms with that about 2 months before I started hormones. Had I acknowledged at that point that I was trans? Yeah. And I think that's not a coincidence. I had accepted that I was trans and basically said, I'm going to do this. I don't give a rat's booty what society thinks. And because of that, I was able to be honest with myself and be like, you know what? Guys are also really hot. So for the people who ask me, will hormones change my sexuality? I honestly don't think so. I'm not a scientist, but I'm gonna say I don't think so. What may help you realize your sexuality is when you get that I don't give an F what society thinks, I'm gonna do what I want, because that's what broke it for me. When I finally decided that society doesn't get to dictate who I'm with and who I want to be with, then it all just kind of fell into place. And that has helped me find that true happiness. So hey, with that being said, I'm gonna log off. I know today's video kind of different, talking about emotions and the mental side of things and even sexuality. But if y'all have any questions, y'all know how to reach me. Instagram is in the description. Easiest way to get a hold of me. Obviously, likes, comments, and subscriptions are always appreciated. I love hearing from y'all. And I love the support that I get from y'all. But that is going to cover us until next time. Any topic ideas, anything that you want to have discussed on the channel, anything I missed that maybe we need to double back and talk about again, let me know, either in the comments of this video or in my Instagram DMs, because I do read all of them. Literally all of them. But yeah, I would love to hear from y'all. So again, like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to message off YouTube and Instagram, and we'll keep on going. I hope y'all have a phenomenal, phenomenal week. I'll see you next time. Bye.